All right, here we go. The Dirt Street Stocks at Eldora's fourth and final race here tonight. As you see, your pole setter there on that 2K Boogeyman machine in the Trash Panda Choice Inc. Esports, Jamie Kephart. On the outside of him, Blake Bailey out there in the CBK Motorsports 11 machine. Derek in that 3 spot in the 89. The 54 of Chris Jones out of Australia making his appearance here tonight. Far away from home there. Australia to Eldora, as we see Big Nasty in the 48 racing for Flowers Motorsports. Tommy Duncan Jr. out here tonight in the 6. Wyatt Walker in the 7. Chris Beavers in the 8. The 9 of Clemens. Brandon Parks in that 10 spot. The 11 of Justin. Daniel in that 12. Anthony Monroe, Juice Box himself in the 13. 14 is Craig. 15 is Flowers. 16 is Cole Edwards. And that is going to be your starting lineup for Eldora. That's a pretty stacked Dirt Street stock field, Smolten.
Certainly is. We got some real fast guys up front, and it's good to see some guys that didn't qualify, not the greatest, but good to see up in the league that are out here trying different cars. Brandon Parks himself, is out here. He does not run dirt at all. This is probably one of his first times at Eldora. I don't know if it's free track on that racing, but if it's not, he probably had to buy it before he came into this race. So it's good to see him out here. Good to see a couple of these guys out here. So appreciate y'all, and let's go racing.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get him fired off here. It looks like Blake Bailey said my PC just shut off. Oh, man, I tell you what.
5 seconds, Blake.
His PC just shut off. There's nothing he can do. He's unfortunate. That's tough. It definitely sucks. He's had some bad luck the last few nights here, but we're ready to go here. Jamie Caphart's going to send him around. We'll go P1 to green, get these guys in. 20 laps to go, Smolden here. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's short and sweet, but 20 laps. It's unfortunate Blake's PC broke down, but hey, just like real life, car breaks down at times. So here we are. It's as realistic as it gets.
Yeah, absolutely. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see the cars breaking and all that shenanigans happening, but it's definitely PC maintenance you got to do on these things. Trust me, I know. As far as streaming on my PC every single day, my PC takes a beating, so you definitely want to make sure your vents are clean, you're not overheating, and your C drive is clean. That's Chris Jones and Kephart going to take them to the green flag. Here we go, Smolden.
Let's go. Let's do it. Green flag.
Ready to go. Jamie Kephart taking him into turn 1. Chris Jones up on the high side. We're once again 3 wide early here at Eldora. This track is big. It's wide. It's nasty. And I tell you what, it's owned by Tony Stewart. How about that right there, Smolden? You like to see a track owned by Tony Stewart. It's Kephart hard into the wall right now. A little bit of wall riding up there, eh, Smolden?
Yeah, he wore off that right rear paint. That's for sure. His sponsors are not going to be happy with that because whoever put their logo there is gone for the night.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see him 3 wide again here again. Chris Jones up on that high side. But your leader is Derek up there in that 89 running away with it. Beautiful paint scheme on that thing. I love the red, white, and blue. If you don't like America, then fuck you. Jamie Kephart back there in the 2 spot for America. As you see Chris Jones, not American back here, but we do love the Australians also. We love everybody, but a good Australian. Chris Jones in the Sofa King Fast Sim Sports back there. Duncan himself. Rolling back there in that 4 spot as Clemens working his way up. Big Nasty, and they're beating and banging. Oh, 85 of Wyatt Walker hard into the side of Clemens. Clemens not going to be too happy about that. Mr. Toothpick himself in that 97 as he's got the juice box up on the high side of him here. Smolden, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing some guys that are pushing the limit, maybe faster than their skill level at this time. But, they're all single file. A couple guys are trying to make a couple different lines go, but I'm more interested in seeing how this track's going to work out when this high line's not the fastest. You'll start to see guys creep down low to try finding grip, if possible, once this high line runs out.
Yeah, watching Big Nasty right now. He's all over the backside of that Tommy Duncan Jr. there. Tommy Duncan going on the bottom side looking for a nasty slider. He pulls it up in front of Jones. Jones puts on the brakes and gets the crossover. Big Nasty up into the wall. Wyatt into the wall. All these guys up into the wall right now. We're 15 laps to go here. We have 20 on the board here for these guys in the back. Daniel, Jonathan Flowers back there in that 14 spot as these guys are beating and banging. And we're caution free through 7, Smolden.
So far we are. And I think the most interesting part of this race is that Derek is actually creeping away from Kephart, who is like the god of street stocks here. So we'll see if Kephart can hold it together maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Derek will make a mistake, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think Kephart's saving some tires here tonight early. 13 to go. Kephart's saving those them Hoosier tires here for the last 5 laps. I'm thinking Tommy Duncan right on the backside of him, too. Kephart's really not used to being in this predicament, but we'll see if the cream rises to the top here, as it always does, as Kephart's going to find his way definitely on the podium. But here comes Big Nasty. Don't hold your breath in that 4 spot. And the 5 himself, Mr. Australian, that's Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. There is Chris Beavers back there for Flowers Motorsports. Wyatt Walker in that 7 spot right now. We're still running green flag, 11 to go, almost halfway home, Smolden.
Yeah, you gotta love the green flag racing. Nobody likes caution laps, and here we go. I mean, it's fun. These guys are all high line though, so we're gonna see. There's gonna be a switch point at some point of this race to where someone has to try that bottom line to see if there's any speed down there.
Yeah, right now the juice box himself into the slick stuff. That's not where you want to be, Monroe. He's gonna be in a tough spot. Monroe in a tough spot right now in the slick stuff on the high side. There's the Capsule of Time 82 machine of Monroe up into the wall there, trying to hold it up there. But once you get into that slick, man, you're rolling with the devil there, as the 13 of Brandon Parks puts it in the front of the 82. Anthony Monroe with the crossover, watching the battle in the back here. These guys are 9, 10, and 11. Monroe trying to work something on the bottom, the 13 and the 97. That's the toothpick Clemens himself. Justin back there also in the mix. And I tell you what, they got a good little battle going there, as they're beating and banging and killing each other for 10th spot. But Derek running away with the show here at Eldora in that 89. Jamie Kephart back there in the 2. Tommy Duncan Jr. crawling up on the Kephart here, Smolden.
I'm actually shocked. Tommy is making moves, and Derek is walking away farther away from Jamie. We got a caution. Oh, the boys are running hard in the back.
Big caution in the back here. It looks like a few guys got tangled up here, as we're going to wind it back here and take a quick look at exactly what happened as we see Anthony Monroe here. We're going to roll it up here just a tad bit. All right, let's blow up the blimp cam here for you folks at home so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing here. And that looks like that's just a tendency of Parks there and just running into the back of him here. That's going to be on Brandon Parks there, first one of the night, Brandon Parks. What happened? What are we talking about? What do we got going on there? All right, moving to the end of the line. Let me go up here and see exactly what he's talking about, what happened with Justin here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, obviously, that we get a caution from the back of the field. But, hey, this is Dirt Street Stocks. This is probably the lower class of, no offense to anybody, but this is the lower class of dirt track racing. This is the beginner series, I guess you could say. We hate to see it, but it's part of it. Eldora is starting to slick off. You can see on the track that there's not many grooves or lines that you can run. So you got guys out here trying their best, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the guys up front for sure. I know Derek did not want to see that caution.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to be a tough way, as we are green flag here. Next time by, Derek, your leader, Jamie Kephart in that 2 spot. Tommy Duncan Jr. back there, Big Nasty, Chris Beavers, and all them boys ready to go here. Let's get it going here, boys. You got to maintain your car under caution, man. You can't be beating and banging into guys under the yellow flag here if you can't control your car. I know this is Dirt Street Stocks and it's entry level to dirt, and some of you guys are new, but just got to be able to maintain. Pay attention. Let's go. Finish it out strong. All right, here we go. Let's see if Kephart's going to be able to do anything here for Derek. Green flag in the air. We're racing here at Eldora. Second restart of the night. Cleanest series we've had all night, Smolden.
Yeah, so far. We've had some really good racing so far tonight, but this is always fun. Dirt Street Stocks are always fun to watch. These guys can get these, what I like to call a turd of a car around the track pretty damn quick, so it's fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So we see Tommy Duncan Jr. trying to work his way up there with 3 laps to go. He's getting pressure from Big Nasty back there, the 03, and there's Wyatt Walker in the 6th spot right now. Chris Jones back there in the 7, but the battle's still up front right now. Derek didn't want to see that caution, but Jamie Kephart looking to maybe slider job him here. He parks it up on the front side. Derek's got the momentum. There's the crossover with 2 laps left to go here at Eldora. Those boys are going to be dancing, so get your dancing shoes ready, Smolden. Oh.
The dance floor is up here, baby. This is the dance floor, and we are currently watching.
Thanks, bud.
Right now, it's going to be Derek leading them around. Here he goes. White flag in the air. The 89. Boogeyman in that 2 spot right now. Let's see if he's able to hold on to it.
He's struggling. It looks like Jamie's struggling a little bit tonight. I don't know if he's trying to push too hard. Maybe he's got, obviously he's got a reputation to hold, but Boy, he's, I don't think I've ever seen that car hit that wall that often.
There you have it. Derek
Oh,
wins it.
boy.
Boogeyman into 2, and Tommy Duncan Jr. in your top 3. And my top 3 star finish line. Derek, Jamie, and Tommy Duncan Jr. Park it on the front stretch next to each other. You guys know what to do.